The NBA has become a global market. While averaging slightly less than $7.5 billion in revenue in recent years, the NBA is the third highest revenue generating sports league in the world. Prior to the 2018 season, the NBA featured 108 players from 42 different countries on open day rosters. It was the fifth consecutive year that the NBA has began a season with 100 or more international players. Out of those 108 players, 13 were of African descent. The NBA has historic ties recruiting players from Africa and has brought in over 80 former and current NBA players from that region. In 2015, Africa hosted its first NBA-sanctioned event with the Team World vs. Team Africa game that was held in Johannesburg, South Africa. This exhibition game featured players from all across the world. This became a tradition of an annual game being held in a different country in Africa every year. In 2018, the NBA announced its plans to invest millions of dollars into creating an Africa Basketball League in partnership with FIBA. It will become the NBA's first international league fully operated by the NBA. The league features 12 teams spread across the continent of Africa. In 2016, ESPN announced its partnership with Kwesi TV to allow basketball fans in Africa to watch the NBA on ESPN and ESPN2. Viewers of paid TV networks that host ESPN will have the ability to watch the regular season, the playoffs, the conference finals, and the finals. With the NBA in Africa being a huge focus for its future, the NBA should look into hosting a major basketball event in a country in Africa. Africa is no stranger to hosting big events. While hosting big events such as the Cricket World Cup in 2003, the Rugby World Cup in 1995, and the FIFA World Cup in 2010, most countries in Africa primarily play sports such as soccer, rugby, and cricket. With home to professional leagues such as the Chad Premier League, the Nigerian Professional League, and many other professional soccer leagues, soccer is by far the most popular sport in Africa. However, basketball has garnered a lot of popularity due to the number of players who have been recruited from Africa to play in the NBA. One of those players is Joel Embiid, who was born in Cameroon, currently plays for the Philadelphia 76ers, is a three-time NBA All-Star and arguably the best center in the NBA. Another great player that was recruited from Africa was NBA Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon, who was born in Nigeria. He played for the Houston Rockets, where he was the NBA's most valuable player, a two-time Defensive Player of the Year, a two-time NBA champ, a two-time Finals MVP, and a 12-time All-Star. The next player we have is the Bay Mutumbo, who was drafted by the Denver Nuggets, who played for 6 different teams, was an 8-time NBA All-Star, a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, and an NBA Hall of Famer. These are just a few of the long list of players that have come out of Africa. The NBA has also been involved with developing youth in different parts of Africa, with its NBA Academy and Basketball Without Borders program. In partnership with the nonprofit SEED Project, the NBA Academy in Africa focuses on connecting youth with academic, athletic, and leadership programs for male and female prospects. The NBA Academy Africa builds on the NBA's existing basketball and youth development initiative in that region. Basketball Without Borders is the NBA and FIBA's global basketball development and community outreach program, which has had 9 former campers drafted into the NBA. Seeing the increased presence in Africa and the NBA's need for more interest during regular season games, the NBA should look to host an event in Africa like it has for regular season games that have been played in both Europe and China. During the 2019 season, the NBA has proposed potential innovative changes to regular season games. One of those changes include an in-season tournament. The tournament will start with division opponents, then those 6 division winners plus 2 wildcards would advance to the quarterfinals. With 4 games at team arenas, the semifinals and finals has been discussed to be played at a neutral site. As the NBA tries to incorporate new ways to increase its interest in regular season games, why not host a semifinals and finals game at an international site? Bringing this event to Africa will help market the NBA and help promote their partnered new basketball league. This will also give the NBA the opportunity to incorporate its new tournament style while marketing its brand internationally. This could also potentially increase merchandise sales and TV viewership because you're bringing the NBA to an area where interest might be peaked. You also have the potential to see NBA players increase their play. Oftentimes, players feed off the crowd, and since they'll be playing in front of an audience who aren't used to seeing this level of basketball, you can see increased competitiveness amongst players. This also allows prospective countries in Africa to see big-time NBA stars who wouldn't normally see play during the annual Africa versus Team World game. It would also increase businesses around the countries that are hosting the events. It would also give exposure to areas in Africa on a global stage. Looking at potential venues and locations that this event could be held at, we take a look at Cairo Stadium in Cairo, Egypt, fitting almost 20,000 patrons, which is comparable to any NBA venue. Cairo is one of the biggest cities on the continent of Africa. Cairo also has an ABL team that plays in this current arena. Another viable option is the Dakar Arena in Dakar, Senegal. This arena fits up to 15,000 people, which is comparable to most NBA arenas. Newly built, it was built in 2018. Senegal has a population size similar to Dallas, Texas, which is slightly above 1 million people. Bringing the NBA to Africa in a meaningful large-scale event would be greatly beneficial to both the NBA and Africa. With such a rich history of both African and African-American players playing in the NBA, I think this is a great opportunity for the NBA to expand its brand in that region and a chance for African countries to use this platform to spread awareness